Welcome to video number 2 in Offline Bullet Cash. I'm just going to show you a couple of sites that I've put together for businesses in my local area. And the first one is Great Yarmouth Indoor Karting.co.uk. As you can see, I've got a couple of YouTube videos in the sidebar there. I've got homepage with a couple of images, my nav bar with all my pages and links, and a nice flashy header at the top there. Your header is really important, so make sure that you create a good header for the site. I'll show you exactly how to do that in a different video, so don't worry, but it's important that you have a good header on the site because this is what makes all the difference. So as you can see with the links, I've got 6 different links here. Now this is going to depend on the type of business that your client has, okay, because it's not always going to be relevant to have videos in there or book an event. So you just got to think about the type of product they have and then just include the relevant links on here. But I always include things like where are we, because all I do is just link to Google Maps and people can then go to the map and then they can find out exactly where you are, where the business is. Gallery, I nearly always include a gallery because pictures, you can pretty much use pictures for every type of business. Contact us is always on there, but book an event and videos are optional. As I said, it just depends the type of business that they've got and opening times, but you can add some extra ones in here as well. So if your client has any specific things that they want to add, then by all means you can add links in here. So you just got to speak to your client, and if there's any other particular type of things that they want added to the site, then you can add it quite easily. And this site also gets plenty of traffic because when I build the sites, I do fully optimize the sites as well. Now if we go into the site, go into dashboard, I'm just going to show you how many keywords that it's being found for. If we scroll down to the bottom here and go to rank tracker, now I will go through all the different plugins that you need for the site, so don't worry. I'll be going through that in the next couple of videos, but this is just one of the plugins that I use. This is an actual paid plugin, however it's purely optional, so I will give you the chance to get this plugin if you want. If you don't worry about it. You don't need it to actually succeed with building sites for clients, but it's just a handy tool to use because what you do, you configure all of the settings at the top there. So just make sure that is on instant, and for me, because I'm in the UK, that's going to be .co.uk. We scroll down and what happens is it gives you an instant email whenever somebody has found the site on Google. And this is what I do on every single one of my offline clients' websites because I can then gauge to see if they're getting much traffic. So if we look down the list, you can see that I've had 143 people so far find the site with this keyword Great Yarmouth Indoor Karting. So if we scroll further down the list, you can see that it's being found for an absolute ton of different keywords. So this is obviously a good thing. It obviously means that it's well optimized and it's getting found for plenty of traffic within Google. So that's just to show you that they do rank very well after you've made the site. If you follow the steps that I show you in the videos and do everything the same as I do, they do rank really well. Alright, go back to the site again. So this is the type of site that you can make. You can of course customize the site with different colors because you can change the colors of the nav bar here and the background and all that. So but that's something that we'll go into more in depth when we actually build the site, because I'm going to show you exactly how to build the site with the live example that I've got in the video. So this is the karting site. The next one is the Army and Navy store. Army and Navy store, or Army and Navy Great Yarmouth.co.uk. This is another one that I've built. Again, I've customized the colors to suit the colors of his business and his type of shop, you see, because if you look on his shop here, like this is like a picture of his actual shop. It's all green there, so I've used green for the nav bar and for parts of the header and parts of the background as well. So this is important because it gives a better feel for the site and it makes it look a lot more professional. Now this one, I haven't got a sidebar. Not every site that you create has to have a sidebar. You just basically have to decide when you build the site, because every client that you get will be completely different. Okay, they will all have, or most of them will have different products, and this particular guy didn't really have much to put in his sidebar, so I kind of like left that. And what we're going to do with this client, I said to him to take some pictures of lots of different products within his store, and then I can put it in a sidebar, because personally I think these sites look a lot better when you have products in the sidebar. Either YouTube videos or pictures or images or products. These sites just look a lot more tidy when you have a sidebar. So that's what I usually do whenever I build the sites. And again, you can see here, look, I've only got 3 links: contact us, gallery, and where are we, because as I said to you, on this site things like videos and book an event aren't relevant to this particular type of business. So you just got to weigh up and just decide, when you build a site for a client, what links that you need to put in there and which ones that you need to leave out. So these are just a couple of sites that I've put together, and these are good examples of what you need to do. So after you've built your site, you can always come back to these 2 sites and just check yours against mine just to make sure that you've put everything together properly. And one last thing I will say, this is a cool tip, is in your footer of your sites, I always put contact us, privacy policy, and sitemap. I don't put these in a nav bar because that's just a waste of time. I always just leave them in the footer. But another great tip that I do, this isn't something that I do all the time because some people don't want me to do it. So occasionally I may put a link in the footer area. I'll put need a website, and what I'll do is I'll actually create a new page where people can go to, and then they can contact me. So this is completely free advertisement. So for every site that you build, if you can get plenty of your links, or if you can get plenty more free advertisement, then this obviously means that you're going to pick up more offline clients, and that in combination with viral traffic, viral word of mouth traffic and stuff, so you're going to get plenty more phone calls. And this is just like an extra way to help you to get more clients by having a link at the bottom of every website that you make. Some clients don't mind, but some would rather you didn't advertise on there, so you just have to ask. But I mean, if you put it in there and they do mention it to you, then you can just take it off. But most of them just wouldn't have, or what I've found, most of them don't have a problem with you doing it. So if we go up to the top of the page again, so this is pretty much the end result. So the next couple of videos I've got for you, I'm going to take you through and show you how to set up an actual website, the actual WordPress site, and how to configure everything, how to install your plugins, and the best theme to use, where to get the theme from, and all of that. So I will see you in video number 3 when we go through actually building the site and putting everything together.